What's going on, guys? Welcome to Own the Chaos, and boy do I got a good one for you today. For those of you who are visiting my channel for the first time, welcome. I hope I earn your subscription by the end of this video, and stick around as I always have a live Q&A by the end of the video just to discuss whatever today's topic was, or if you have any questions that involve the OTC, feel free to ask in the chat here. So for those of you returning, welcome back, and if you were involved, or if you are involved in my Discord chat group, we all saw a huge win today in CMGO, and I was able to capitalize and make $3,000 profit in the last 2 hours of the close today. And it was sorry, I'm still excited about it. So it involved a lawsuit, and lawsuits are always big deals, whether it's big board stocks or OTCs, it doesn't matter. They're always pretty big catalysts, and this is no exception. This one's actually even more than that, and I'm going to go ahead and break that down for you guys here in a bit. So just want to welcome some people within the group. You guys are crazy. So CMGO, yeah, so just to kind of give you a precursor, CMGO closed the day up 875%, and no, that is not a mistake. 875% is what it closed at today from its open price. I was able to get in at 0019 and rode all the way up to the close today, which actually ended up being the high of the day, and I was up over 300% on that trade. Just welcome some people in here. Seth, what's going on? Don, Ryan, how's it going, guys? So keep the questions coming. I'm going to go ahead and break it down here. So what I did was, I've showed you guys before previously in my equity feed scanners. I have a momentum scanner set up, and I can show that to you real quick. Let me see something. Just 1 second. Bear with me while I wait for other people to come in here. I'm going to go ahead and get that pulled up for you guys. I'm a little ill-prepared for that. Okay. Bear with me. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you real quick. I'm going to put this down for a second. But let's go in, and I'm not going to run through all of the particulars of equity feed because I've already done videos on that. So I'd suggest you guys, if you're not familiar with equity feed, check it out. There's a link to the description in equity feed in this video, and if you actually sign up for it, you will get 10% off by using the referral code Brad Smith. So I'm going to, this is the accumulation. So MOMO is short for momentum, for those of you who don't know, and it showed up on my momentum filter. There it is, and I was trying to figure out why. And if you want to know the parameters for that, I can show you how to set up the momentum filter. I don't think I've gone over that with you guys yet. Let me do that with you real quick. So the momentum filter that I have set up, price is usually, I have it set, you can set the price to whatever you want, but I just have it set from 0001 to 5 cents. I always just like to typically like to trade those lower price stocks. And volume I have set at 100,000 volume. Trades, the number of trades is at 15. Last action I have set within 1% of the day's high. Change in action, the gain is greater than 0% relative to close. And I think that's it. Yep. So that is the parameters that I have set that detects momentum, upwards momentum. And so then when I run those filter results, and obviously there's a lot here. I like to sort it by number of trades, the fewest number of trades, just so I can start to get what's trending right at the bottom, or at least at the lowest point possible. And I saw that CMGO was obviously rapidly starting to accumulate trades, and I want to go figure out why. Before I was able to do that, though, I actually noticed that one of our own admins within the group shared that this big lawsuit that was pending had actually moved, the date had actually been moved up. Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, if it gets moved up, it usually means that it's actually in favor of the person who's suing the other person. So it's not in the favor of the defendant. So CMGO is the one who is suing this other company. And I actually shared a little snippet from Twitter. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I'm at Own the Chaos on Twitter. So I just shared this from one of the articles on CMGO, that it looks like this $200 million lawsuit is actually leaning towards the favor of CMGO. What had happened was they were basically being racketeered upon, and this other company was basically stealing business from CMGO illegally. And it looks as though, because of this lawsuit got moved up, that it could be in the favor of CMGO. And for any of you who've played these before, and this is the article that I pulled it from, for those of you who are wondering. I just pulled it from what was shared as well. For those of you who have played lawsuit runs before, you guys know that, let me get you back here. You guys know that they tend to run a lot. NTLK is probably the latest one that ran from a sub-penny stock to over 4 cents. And so, excuse me, this one had highs of like 34 cents or something like that before, like back in 2015. And so, who knows where it could go, but at 875% today, lawsuit's not until May 31st. These stocks tend to run all the way up into the court date, so I'm willing to bet that this thing still has legs, and it's just now getting noticed. Again, it was 2 hours before the market closed, so I don't think we should see this go away anytime soon. Again, I'm not telling you to buy this stock or anything like that. It's just my whole goal is to show you how I find potential in stocks, and that's the whole point of this channel, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to chase the same tickers that I do, or buy the same tickers that I do, or you can sell whenever you want. I never like criticize anybody for making money. Like, if you're selling a stock that I'm in because you don't want to, you just don't want to be in it anymore, like, I don't criticize you. I don't belittle anybody who decides to make their own decision based off of their own risk tolerances and that sort of thing. So that's just what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to show you how I find value in a stock so that you can do your own due diligence and find value in stocks that you see potential in as well. So that's basically the whole thing. That's a huge catalyst for especially OTCs, and we've seen a lot of catalysts so far, and throughout the duration of my channel up to this point, we've seen reinstatements, we've seen mergers, and all kinds of other stuff. These court dates are another big catalyst. And again, I'm just going to repeat, go back and watch the reactions from NTLK when they won their court case and how much that rose in value. And I anticipate this following that same pattern, but we'll see. I'm not going to say that it's going to or it's not going to. There's no guarantees in the stock market, and especially OTCs, right? But we'll just see. It's definitely exciting to watch. I can't believe I made $3 grand in less than 2 hours, and it's been awesome. So just gonna go ahead and check out some of the questions if anybody's got any. I only hear you talk about equity feed. Is it only OTC stocks? So no, equity feed is a stock scanner. You can check it out with I have a link for equity feed down in the description of this video, and it's not just geared towards OTC stocks. It's geared towards everything. I just use it primarily for OTC stocks because I'm the OTC guy, right? And so that's the only thing that I have featured on my channel. But equity feed you can use for any particular stock that you want, whether it's on the New York Stock Exchange or it's in the OTC. You can use it anywhere, and you can use. It's got amazing scanning capabilities. The news breaks are also what I find one of the best features about equity feed. Yeah, check it out. Again, if you're looking to get into equity feed, use the referral code Brad Smith and you can get 10% off your subscription. And let's see here, checking out some of the other one. Are you on free shares on this yet? No, so I'm actually not. The momentum that I saw going with this one you know, I know I went against my own grain a little bit, but with the momentum that I saw going throughout the entire afternoon, even though there was some selling a little bit towards around the 3 o'clock hour, it was very little. People looked like they were just selling profits, and you know, just kept getting higher and higher throughout the day. So I just decided to ride the momentum. If it starts to really start to pull back tomorrow, I may consider protecting my initial investment. But for right now, you know, like I said, throughout the entire day today, and really with just the speed of which this stock was moving, I didn't know exactly when I was going to sell. So I'm going to, you know, retrace, evaluate, look to see if there's going to be an opportunity for me to protect my initial investment, which was only $1,000. Guys, I made $3,000 profit on just $1,000. That's, again, the beauty of having a small account and being able to grow it very rapidly within the OTC, as long as you follow the strategies that we follow within our group. I don't see alerts in the room. May I know what alert you are watching? So Gopi asked that. So I actually tagged everybody in this one. For those of you who are in Discord, Gopi, if you're not in Discord, there's also a link for that in the description as well. I highly encourage you to click on that link and join us in Discord. We are a networking group of like-minded individuals. We're also part of the Techbuds-Solutions group. If you're not familiar with that, there's a Facebook group down in the description as well. We have over 95,000 members, which is pretty sweet. Can you take a look at COHO? I did look at COHO. I just didn't like what I saw. Wasn't really comfortable with the share structure, and it didn't look like there was enough people buying it to be able to support that share structure along with the dilution. So I just did not partake on that. So Chandler, you cannot trade OTCs on Robinhood. Feel like I don't know anything about trading in this category. I do Forex and more ETFs, but want to learn more and do this as well. So Don, you know, just keep hanging out with us, man. And by all means, you can, you know, paper trade OTCs as well. So, you know, if you're not comfortable using your own money, you can do that as well. And just get yourself more familiar with the OTC. You know, I never encourage anybody to just start throwing money at it, you know, without knowing anything, obviously. But you know, just keep hanging out with us in Discord, and you know, come what may. And if it's not something for you, then, you know, no harm, no foul. I'm not going to take it personally. I understand the OTC isn't for everybody, but for those of you who want to partake in this crazy, chaotic world that we call the OTC, be glad to have you. So with that, guys, I'm going to close out by saying thank you for tuning in. And just as a reminder, my website that I'm building, my social media website that I'm building, that has over almost 20,000 tickers and cryptocurrencies available for you to be able to network and discuss and study about, will be available come June. If you guys want to get in early, if you're looking to sign up and get notified exactly when we go live, please click on the WeTrade HQ link into the description, and you can sign up via email, and we will send out emails and newsletters to let you know where we're at as far as progress goes and when we actually go live with our site. So with that, as always, guys, I will see you all before the bell. Super exciting today, and B Smith is out.